What's up, fam? It's your boy DKG72, and it's that time of month again. It's time for the Sketchbox Challenge. What's the Sketchbox Challenge, you're asking? Well, I have a subscription to the service called Sketchbox, naturally. And basically, it's a mystery art box. They provide us with a box full of art supplies that we don't know what they are until we open the box. So, my video series basically is I unbox these mystery boxes, pull out the lovely treasure trove of supplies that's inside of here, and then the challenge is to make some art using only what's inside of this box. Now the caveat is if they didn't provide me paper or anything like that, I provide my own paper. But other than that, I normally just rock with the tools that are inside. That's pretty much how it works. So normally I'm doing this challenge from my studio, but of course, as you know, we have situations going on right now, so I have to broadcast or record from this temporary studio which I built back at my house, which is cool. So it's kind of like an old time sake Sketchbox challenge. But because I don't have all my tools, I don't have a knife, y'all. But I got a pair of scissors, and since I have a pair of scissors, we're going to use this to open up this box. So let's get into it. Sketchbox challenge, April. Wow, this thing doesn't open that wide. Technical difficulties. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Inside. No. All right. Let's see. Yeah. It's inside the box. First off, once again, Sketchbox. I love the fact that you're now packing the boxes with this branded wrapping paper. You guys are doing a good job. That's what's up. All right, so let's see. We've got the usual cavalcade of flyers. Put that off to the side right here. Let's see what we got. First thing out is, ooh, look at that. Emote pins of some sort. I'm gonna find out what those are. And okay, all right. Kuretake, some kind of a pen, probably a brush pen or fillable pen, something like that. Okay, nice little marker. What's this? A Tombow. Okay, gel pen. Gel. Yeah. Another gel pen. I'm seeing the gel pen theme here. More gel pens. Okay, lots of gel pens. Let's see what else we got. More gel pens and another Tombow marker. So we're going to be doing something with gel pens, and of course, last but not least, Sketchbox sticker. Alright fam, so it looks like it's going to be a pen theme for this month's Sketchbox challenge, which is going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to get to use all of these pens, so it looks like we've got a nice selection. I really want to see how these are going to work, so let me go ahead and get a pencil so I can do an underdrawing, because I've learned my lesson. You know what? This is going to be interesting talent. So let me grab some paper and let's check everything out. Hey guys, Editor Dave here, and it's finally happened. I finally accidentally deleted much needed footage. So unfortunately, the video of me drawing is way shorter than it should be. For that, I apologize. But alright, let me show you what I got, and we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, so that's another Sketchbox challenge in the books. This one was pretty successful once I kind of figured everything out. So what's my review so far? Well, let's look at these pens and I kind of tell you how I felt about them. First things first, I think the big winner of the challenge are these emotes. Is it emote? Let me look at the, I'm gonna actually read some stuff because I need to read. Get emote pens from Uni. These are some pretty smooth flowing pens. They are some of the best pens that I've used in a long time. I would like to see them in some different colors. I like the colors that they put out. They came out bright and everything. They're just not something I would use normally, but these are really good colors. But the smooth pen flow, smooth ink flow, I should say, the comfort level. This is a very comfortable pen to use. And I didn't think it would be because it's so super thin, but it really turned out to be a really good pen to use. So I really like these guys, and I think these are a go. So if you get a chance to check these out, you find them in retail, so at a retail spot, I would suggest you go ahead and get them because they definitely do a good job. Now let's get to these Korean bush markers. Yeah, these Korean bush markers, which are really interesting markers because they look like gel pens, but they're basically a very opaque alcohol-based marker. It looks like the colors are super smooth. I like the nib. The nib is nice and free-flowing and soft, like a Copic marker. But the colors are not as transparent. That's one thing I would say. They're not as transparent as a Copic, so that's something that you're going to have to be on the lookout for. In fact, it makes some challenges when actually using them to create your art. But you know, all in all, smooth ink flow, work really well. These are a go. I really like them just because of the opaqueness of the ink, or of the marker ink inside of there. I'm not exactly sure how to utilize them. I'm gonna have to figure some things out with those. So still got to play around with them, but came out really nice. Then it came with this nice little blender pen, and it does a decent job. Can't even get mad. We got the brush markers from Korean. We got the blender pen, and then of course we've got some Tombow markers, and hey, they're Tombows. Nice, reliable, decent, interesting colors. Tombows are not my favorites, but they do come in probably as my third to second favorite. No, I would say my third. I still like the Shin hand markers a little bit better. The one thing I will say about Tombows is they are extremely cost effective, which means if you're on a budget, don't go for Copics, don't go for Shin hands, go for the Tombows. Learn everything with Tombows because they're very, very cost effective. Very good markers. They're not as good as I would say Copics, but they are very good. In fact, a good friend Lorenzo Lozana swears by them, so he loves them. I like them. There's a difference between love and like. So Lorenzo loves them, I like them. But these are good markers, and I would recommend them if you're on a budget. These are definitely some of the best budget markers to get. And then last but not least was the latecomer to the show. Where is it at? Where's it at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? Oh, there you go. No, that's the other one. That's the wrong one. Where is it at? Oh, here it goes, right here. And that is this liner pen from Kuretake. At first, I thought it was in the same vein as the Korean brush pens, but it wasn't. It's like a brush liner type of pen, but it's very stiff. It gives a good line once you get the ink flowing. But when you're first using it, it does kind of take a minute to get going, so you kind of have breaks in your lines. Thick and thins are kind of hard to do because this nib right here doesn't have any give at all. So it doesn't have any give, but it does still do a good line. I think this is good for like detail instead of like outside inking, more like getting in fine detail like inking. That's what I can see it being used for. So all in all, a good pen. Not my favorite to use, but it's got some potential. So there you go. It's a good pen. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this all over the internet. And if you guys are new here, hey, what's up? Welcome to the crew, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can see all the videos that we have posted up. And everybody, hit the bell icon. That lets you know when I post up a new video. That way you don't have to rely on anything else other than, you know, that notification, because YouTube ain't gonna tell you. It just ain't. If you want to get a hold of me, guys, you can get a hold of me on Twitter and on Instagram at DKG72. If you want to follow me on my Facebook fan page or on my TikTok, those are David Gordon 72. And if you really like what I'm doing, you can always support by clicking the link to my Patreon, which is in the description down below. Alright guys, so this was another Sketchbox challenge. This is the month of April, and I will be back with another video. Peace.